Boom! Rise and shine. The morning marijuana motivation time. I'm your host with the Moses Mark Saint. This is Boracay. This is breakfast on the balcony. That's the ocean. My girl just went for some, I don't know. I'm tired, yo. Late nights, early mornings, full moons. Hell, breakfast on the balcony. It takes a lot of effort, you know what I mean? To learn how to love and learn to love and figure out the other person's idiosyncrasies. And I thought after yesterday, after we had to move rooms, we moved from here to there. You know what I mean? From that window over there. But instead of infighting, you know, we don't let the dream team go down without a fight. We decided to communicate. Isn't that right, babe? Where'd she go? I don't know. She's already gone, yo. Saints addiction time, man. Time to eat the breakfast. Go swimming after, you know. Get off the exercise. Or get the weight off from exercise, I should say. My brain's just not exactly working this morning because I smoke weed and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna get after it. This isn't my bebe. Comes and prays with me. And then I'm gonna talk about this thing called love and how interesting it is to communicate with someone you love, and that everyone has something, you know, that they are working on. It's just the truth of the matter, man. You know, no one has all the answers. Everybody's learning from each other. And it's a blessing, bro. It's a blessing, you know, to have someone that you love show up. And she said, "Are you going to come to breakfast this morning?" Holy shit, I've never seen anybody up there. She was like walking through the hills. This shit's crazy. You see this shit? I just saw this dude. He's kind of like walking from above. See him cutting through? See him in the orange shirt? What a trip, bro. Even this one, this beautiful red. I don't know if you can see it, but a beautiful red inside. I love this flower right here. But yeah, love takes work, man. You need to learn. You're going to learn today. And it was just something simple as them moving us in the room, which wasn't our fault. You know, I told the chicks all week long, hey, we want to extend. Hey, we want to extend. When it was time to extend, oh, somebody already booking, sir. Booking happened, booking. And I'm like, yo, bro, that's not what happened. We told you for a week that we would be out here. We outside. There's the ocean right there. Now we got over here. I don't know if you can see it, but we're up there on the side here. You know what I mean? Up, and now our room has an ocean view from the room, which is pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean? And just enjoy change. You got to embrace and drive change, but we weren't expecting it. We were like making love, and then of course always the knock on the hotel room, and it's like, bro, not the knock again. We want to just make love and enjoy. Snap out of it. Now you can't enjoy all the time, right? It's not always sex time. It's not always fun time. It's not always, you know, smoke time. You're gonna have to realize with real life, you know what I mean? Like real life is that there are some inconveniences. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. And by the way, you usually show your bad side when you're in love with someone that you know, experience this from. So she's already waited for me for our breakfast and cheese. Yeah, breakfast of champions here. Ready for some 420 and some eat. I'm just waiting for my baby to come up here with me. There she is. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Oh, babe, be careful. My love. Oh, my baby love. I gotta hug her this morning. Get out of the sun, babe. Woo. With the black shirt, Vegas Vice on. You're gonna melt. So this morning I got to hold you. Babe needed a hug. Feels good. Let me get smoke. You're dying over here, aren't you? Babe's dying over here. Yeah, you don't need this shit. I'm gonna get you to vape. And that's about it. So, morning motivation was about learning to love. And I was already saying about yesterday, I didn't tell the part of the story where I was like, let him hold your bag. And then I'm already going up the stairs and she didn't hear me and I'm screaming it and the lady's laughing at us. And, I kind of made her out to be the fool as if she couldn't understand me. And we do have a relationship that's international. So everything's about communication, you know? And you got to extra communicate. Here you go, blow nose. Here you go, babe. Here's some more. I'm trying to hand her some more tissue. You see, this is what it's like called in the learning to love. Yeah, but there'll be more, I promise. I know you. And this is learning to love, learning her idiosyncrasies, her patterns, the way that she talks, the way that she walks, you know, that amazing focus of hers, And it's not that I want to date someone that's like me, you know what I mean? That would make it not fun at all. It's the differences that I like. I like the noises that she makes. I like her European ways. You want to talk about pastas or wine or travel. All of a sudden, this one turns into fucking Dora the Explorer, right? Yeah, Am I lying? Yeah. And I was like, babe, let him grab the bag. And I came in and I said one thing to her, right? One thing. And I said, what did I say? I said, raising your attention helps or something to that effect, something like that. Let him help you is what I was trying to say. Let the guy that's standing there for 5-10 minutes waiting to help you with your bag, to let him help you with your bag. and this one went, no, you're not now. I don't want to have this conversation right now. Hands on the hip, took it personal. Am I lying, babe? And she was so mad. What's up, Hanoi? I see you. Hanalo. I can't see it anyway. But I was like, babe, chill out. It's just trying to help. She didn't want no help. She didn't want to be told right then and there. And all of us have been frustrated. And you can't tell us a goddamn thing. And that's what ended up happening. Am I lying? Am I lying? That's the noise. With the tongue out. Yeah, she bites her tongue because she's on live. But the truth is, it's hard in life. It's hard to communicate with someone, especially when you're from a different country. It's hard to communicate man and women. And it's also not hard. It's really hard when you're under the gun not to take anything personal and be like, okay, I want to learn, And I was thinking that's what it is. It's learning to love. Because when you learn to love, you say, okay, I open up space to learn something new. I open up space that I could be wrong. And I also open up space so I can build a team, right? The dream team, And we're under everything we ever wanted. And then we're also in fight sometimes. And then the lady was like, you guys fight. And I'm like, we don't fight all the time. We're laughing all the time. We're having the best times of our lives. And the other lady, she thought we were drunk or she was drunk, whatever it was. I'm like, no, we're just sober, with your shitty ass shakes. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. So, a lot of people don't get the gregariousness or the openness, but it takes a lot of work. And I think that's the thing that people don't want to do is learn to love. One of the words that the old man told me when I was in Koh Chang 2 years ago was compromise. And in the world of a bunch of selfish assholes that are narcissistic, nobody wants to compromise. Nobody wants to actually bend the knee for Triple C. Oh, it's not a country. Anyway, our ego, our nationalism, and our ability to learn and listen, right, is paramount to a relationship. So I'm going to start smashing my breakfast. Dear life, thank you for this meal. Thank you for this beautiful woman. Thank you for this beautiful life. Thank you for everything that keeps